Yeah, this is our confess. So I'm in Shaka.
I'm Shaka. We're based out in, well, started off in London, and we're currently based in London and Paris.
Yeah, we both do what you call arts of tailoring, which is mixing tailoring with art direction together with sort of a craft.
We're usually on the road, so the inspiration is based around traveling. I love traveling, so we've come up with the term traveling tailor by traveling tailoring
By
by
travel
traveling
tailors,
tailors.
yeah. Basically, what you're trying to say, we, the black gypsies, such as yourself, we
But
travel around, learn from different cultures, and bringing that back into fashion style, craft, or art, or whatever you want to call it.
and where'd you grow up? Where were you born?
I was born in Africa,
Where?
in Angola, but I grew up in London.
Yeah.
Really? At what age?
Sorry, come again?
What age did you come to London?
Oh, when I was 19.
Okay, so
So
I wasn't totally growing up in
No.
London.
But
Okay.
then again, I'm not so young anymore. I spent more than half of my life in London.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born in London, grew up in London, but lived around different places.
So how did you two meet?
We met in West London, Ladbroke Grove, Portobello, Notting Hill area. The inspiration was mostly around Portobello, and I was fascinated by records, vinyls. I used to collect vinyls, and Sam was into vintage clothing, and so Portobello Market was the place where those two worlds met, and that's where
Yeah, it's basically the passion of collecting and having Portobello Market as a backdrop. As you know, most of the key fashion designers in England all went through that, such as Vivian Westwood or Oswald Boateng. And we see a lot of people still going out nowadays today doing the research. So it's a great place to be and meet two creative heads.
So why did you decide to transplant yourself in Paris part of the time?
I think Paris was just really more because of most of our influences of what we were creating. He had a bit of that kind of what people say Parisian savoir affaire, but it was just because of my background, because my dad is from Congo, and Congolese, they have kind of, they're well known in terms of like their dressing stuff. But also my side was really more career driven. I was offered a job as a creative director for one of the French companies, and
Which one?
the Couples.
Oh, right.
And so after spending 3 years working with them, I just decided to stay. But then again, you just have a Eurostar to go back and forth London, Paris. So
It's really
the
easy.
cousin cities.
And now you're doing lots of co-branding, like the one you told me.
Yeah. So we're doing a lot of like collaboration, but with very specific brands which they feel right for us, such as Fred Perry, which we work very close to.
What do you do exactly with Fred Perry?
So what we do with Fred Perry is every season we pick iconic pieces from the brand, and we recreate them. We kind of put a twist into it. So every season we pick about probably 5 to 6 SKUs, meaning a complete outfit, or it can just be random pieces, just whatever we feel like we would like to wear or to redesign to show the people, really. Yes.
And what's the one coming up? The Clash?
Oh yes, the one coming up is a collaboration with Joe Strummer Foundation, the lead singer of The Clash. We both are a big fan of British punk scene, and The Clash is one of our favorite band. When we've been approached by a really good friend of ours, Gordon, who takes care of all the archive of Joe Strummer, we're very, very much happy. Probably that's the happiest we have been since we've been doing this, like being able to design one of the pieces I always do wear. So now in our studio we have Joe Strummer's Creepers, we have Joe Strummer's Teardrop eyewear, and Joe Strummer t-shirt, the CC the Rocker. So literally we can feel and smell Joe Strummer through those pieces.
Wow.
That's really an honor. So yeah, this season we're gonna present that during London Fashion Week.
and that's in collaboration with Gordon. He mentioned found some archives of unreleased songs and projects from Joe Strummer. So after now he's putting together like a package that's gonna, the compilation is gonna include all the unreleased stuff as well as the released stuff, and then these pieces are meant to accompany those package.
Yes, it's part of a record release deal.
So where can people buy these collaborations? How is it marketed?
Actually, the music, they released the first single on the 7th of June, which is called London Burning. Right title for the times
Okay.
we're dealing with. And then the pieces, since the SS19, they'll be released in January. Right now, we're just presenting it for the wholesale market, and in January it'll be released. But it's very limited edition. Again, we don't want to abuse it. We didn't do it for fashion or making money. We just wanted to make a statement. So we'll announce it in our site, but it should be in the market in January. Yeah.
So the site is www.artcomesfirst.com.
Or the Instagram @artcomesfirst. We pretty much digital, so you can find us anywhere through Instagram or website or any other media.
Any other projects you want to divulge?
So we also working on a collaboration with Oliver Goldsmith, the eyewear, and another iconic British brand. They've been doing eyewear since the 40s.
Is that Oliver's Peoples or
Oliver Goldsmith.
Goldsmith? Okay.
Yeah, Oliver Goldsmith. They did all the Citizen Kane eyewears, Breakfast
Really?
at Tiffany. Yeah, it's pretty good brand, like pretty solid. We're very proud of that British brand. So we're doing collaboration with the Japanese branch of it. So everything we're doing with them will be made in Japan. So all those eyewears we wear is part of the
Nice. So how did it all come about? Like, these brands just come and approach you, or you approach them, or?
I think the thing is that we don't approach nobody. We just go about our own way doing our things. So we've been doing this for 10 years now. We've both been best friends for like 20 years. So
20 years.
Yeah. So I think it's really just to create.
Since you were 12, right?
Thank you for thinking we so young. But I think what came about by all the stuff we put out, people start reacting to it, and so we had people from Oliver Goldsmith in Japan approaching us while we were there doing an exhibition called The Return of the Rude Boy, same with Fred Perry. It's just really been like.
I think it's a mutual respect for what we do, and most of the time people approach us. Sometimes it's not right for the time, but it's just not right for us. But when the time is right and when the brand or platform is right, then we usually tend to. People also respect. We tend to work with them as well.
Yeah, and also it's all about really a perfect marriage. We like to say something with what we do, either with design or conversation or dressing. So if that message being well described or people are receiving it really well, then it's a job well done. If not, then we wouldn't really do it at all.
And the collection you showed last night here in...
Yeah, so last night was basically a mix of pieces we've been designing for a while. So we just wanted to really show a bit of carry on from what we left during the London Fashion Week last season. We did a collection called Black Riot. And Black Riot is inspired by actually a song by the Clash again, but we flipped it. The Clash made a song, if I'm not wrong, I think it was 1978, called or 68 maybe, called White Riot. And White Riot was based on Notting Hill Carnival. We bought them from West London. That carnival we know very well, and it was very key to just do something based on that. But we did the contrary, because we always dress in black, such as yourself. Everything we do is black based, so we just decided to call that collection Black Riot. So every time we present anything now, it kind of just lines up with the Black Riot collection. So the collection last night, it was a few key pieces from that collection, and also some old pieces. Just a mix of like a bit of a mashed up to be able to express the Black Riot.
So, I mean, everybody looks super cool. You must have, in the end, been content with the casting, no?
So we come again?
In the end, you must have been okay with the
Oh
casting.
yeah,
It
in the
looked
end we were
good.
okay with the casting. Yeah, it took a while, I guess, also because we're very much specific. Like we do everything
Right.
ourselves. We do our castings, our styling, our art direction. So such as yourself, it's not easy when you give people to do stuff you know how to do well. So, but at the end they pull it off. Obviously, we go all black cast, which that was the idea, to present the Black Riot. There have to be something black about it.
Sure.
If it's not the clothing, it's the model, or it's the place, or. So at the end, definitely worked out. The idea was obviously to get all the black people from the city where we were, mostly from the street or mostly immigrants, to give power back to them. It was really to bring that sort of proud that they can also be part of this beautiful world we're all dealing with, which is fashion, style, art. We much more of inclusive type of people, not exclusive. We don't want to exclude nobody. We want to include everybody by making sure we all can do it on such a good ways.
So people, because like everybody looked super cool in the clothes and the whole thing was really great.
Thanks so much.
The location worked out.
Yeah,
really
it worked
well.
out really well. Yeah, that was.
And then
the
with the
highlight.
thing going.
Yeah, the machinery. Yeah, I think that was the highlight for us because going to mention about the museum and they mentioned all this machinery. We love machines. We love tools. As you can see, like our tattoos is all based on tools, and
Yeah, we have
that's
to
one
get
of
a
the things.
close
Like
up of this.
that's one of the things that we always wanted to do. Like the scissors and his scissors and the sewing machines. We really wanted to make sure if they have something to do with machinery, we're gonna have to use the machinery. Show people again. It's all about humans using the machine to create art. So the space was really fantastic. In fact, I wish we could do a film there.
Yeah, but
Maybe in the future we'll come back to do a film there.
The
That would be
interesting
great.
thing- sorry. That's the interesting thing was because we don't usually do fashion catwalk.
Yeah, we don't like.
Yeah, so it was perfect for us because initially the intention was to do a catwalk, and we did not want to do that. So we found props and machineries around that kind of spoke our language, and we utilized it.
My language too. I think catwalks are so last century. You know, it's like move on.
Yeah.
So you make films as well. You know, I have a film festival. I
Yeah,
hope you
sure,
two
yeah.
will come.
Yeah, definitely we will. I mean, I'm so excited about
September
the film
7, 8,
festival.
9.
Also, that's one of the very good thing about doing what we do. Like most of the time, we say yes to certain places or certain organizations because we know we're gonna meet people we're meant to be meeting to just take you to the
Network,
next
yeah.
level. Network and coming here, really meeting you and finding out about your festival. We're very much excited about being part of it. So we're gonna submit few films. We have a lot
Great.
of films we're working on with now, and some that we worked with in the past, which I haven't really shown. The film, which unfortunately couldn't see properly yesterday, with all the
Light.
lights. It was actually that was the first time we released it. We did that
Really?
film.
Yeah.
Is it two,
3
3 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were working with this Japanese musician, as you can see,
Yeah.
plays the guitar with the strings, and all the stuff. We kind of have a lot of stuff to show, so we really wanted
Great.
we don't want to show everything on the website because sometimes people miss the point. So we like to have a
Cool.
platform where you can be like, okay, look, you can come at this place and show it. So
So
definitely.
you have to be fast on it.
Yeah, definitely. I would
By
think,
the 31st is the cutoff.
yeah, I think, but I'm trying to get back home today. So I think when we get back to the office tomorrow,
Cool.
we'll be working on it. Yeah,
I can't wait.
great.
Thanks.
Thank
it was a
you.
pleasure. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.